You're not a Detroit executive. What do you bring to Detroit that's different than what was going on here before you got here?
I bring the fact that I'm not a Detroit executive.
That's a good thing.
Well, no, I don't know that it's a good thing. It's just different. I mean, I have a tremendous respect for Rick. I've known Rick Wagner for a long time, so I would never criticize the fact that, you know, he's steeped in the auto industry and has a long track record at General Motors. I think Alan brings a dimension to Ford. And I think what makes us different than the other two is, one, we do have, you know, the combination of inside-outside with Tom Lasorda, who has been around Detroit, highly regarded, has a tremendous following, generations of auto experience, certainly from your standpoint, you know, a hometown boy. And so that's great. I think Jim brings 37 years of auto experience from a transcontinental basis, you know, and more of an international experience base. That's healthy. And I hope what I bring is a variety of experiences, therefore not necessarily emotionally tied, but more of a financial set of imperatives, you know, looking at things maybe differerly, providing different immersions, providing different exposures, bringing different concepts. And so the three of us kind of huddle up every day. I mean, it's a wonderful set of dynamics. There's hardly a day we don't talk to each other, see each other, share ideas, challenge one another in a healthy way, and then come up with what we hope is the best solution to return Chrysler to its profitable state, which is very, very important.
Could you name us three qualities of yours that you hope that you'll be able to push in the new company regarding your style?
Well, I think, you know, my experience, this is, I think, the 14th move that I've made. And I've run tungsten ore mines, appliances, lighting business, medical systems, you know, a whole variety of things. So I think one of the things that hopefully I bring is the ability to immerse into a business, take with me some of the things that have proven to be successful relative to a strategic template, a focus on cost, a focus on process, focus on developing leadership traits, and bring that together with Jim and Tom's experience in a homogeneous way, because there isn't one way, and it certainly isn't my way, but it's the office of the chairman that brings those things together. Because Jim brings, you know, a tremendous perspective over years of sustainable and unwavering focus on the customer and the products from his experience, and Tom certainly brings the blush of reality of trying to get those things done within the culture, the environment of where we are.
You said before that the auto industry needed you to be successful.
Needs Chrysler, not me.
Yes.
Needs Chrysler.
Yes.
No, it's a very important thing because it's not about me. It's about these hard-working men and women.
But why do they need Chrysler to be successful?
Because if Chrysler isn't successful, it will impact 1 million people. It will impact Detroit.
Won't those be picked up?
Where?
Some of them in Detroit. I mean, if the sales go to GM and Ford and other places, would they be picked up?
If they don't go locally, they might go globally. I don't know if something happens to Chrysler, whether other Canadian manufacturers will pick up Brampton and Windsor. And so it's very important that we're successful because of the communities in which we're privileged to live and work. I take that, we take that in the office very serious. This is not, you know, what was this saying down in NASA? You know, failure is not an option. and so really it's very important, I think, to make Chrysler successful. Not for me, not for the office of the chairman, but for the millions of people, the million people that depend on it.
Well, you've said this often enough, I have to ask you. Since it's not about you, are you planning on leaving?
Oh, no. No, I just think, no, absolutely. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here because I want to be here. And I just think sometimes a company gets, the folks running it get too much attention. And it's more about the company. It's more about the people that make up the company. It's not an inanimate object. Chrysler isn't Auburn Hills. Chrysler is the men and people that fill Auburn Hills every day. And I don't know, I'm not trying to be too idealistic here, but in today's society, I think sometimes we may lose touch with that. It's not an inanimate object. When people talk about it, criticize it, maybe try to become detractors of it, naysayers, you're talking about human beings. And that's the sensitivity we have in dealing with this challenge.